pinch myself and say, I am awake. Look at my hands, count my fingers, stay calm.
Alright, let's explain what this show is quickly so that I can get down to bashing the ever-loving shit out of it, okay? I spent all Saturday afternoon watching this miniseries, guys, and now I've got to dick smack the creators in the face because it was just such a bad time. Let's start with the fact that this is literally a show that spends a majority of the runtime being just a thriller, which is a very strong word here, about a man sleeping with his secretary. That's it. That's all that's happening. That's all that's going on. But the boss and the secretary are the good guys. Yeah. And the twisting, turning nature of the plot is such that they are totally redeemed by the end for their actions. So, as far as this show is concerned, cheating is good, guys. That's not the worst morals it has either, okay? Basically, Louise is a secretary at a psychologist's office, and the new doctor meets her in a bar, and they kiss. Then he comes in the next day, and she realizes who he is, her boss, and what he is, married! And then, after finding all that out, then she starts having lots of sex with him, but only after she's also met and befriended his wife just to boot, yeah. Now, his wife is a pretty mysterious person, tried to play the perfect housewife for her husband after some mysterious event forced them to move away from where they lived before. And he's making her feel pretty guilty about that and what's going on all through the show. It is just a miniseries and it's 6 episodes long, and it spans the first 4 of those not really doing anything to push you anywhere near the direction that the final 2 episodes takes us, which is pretty much the most insane thing you can imagine happening, times 6. Yeah, I really worked it out. Okay, I didn't. There's no real mass to any of that, but it is downright insane that the entire thing is about how Louise feels, which isn't even really guilty, it appears, about sleeping with this guy while being besties with his wife for so long. And then suddenly it completely, and I mean completely and utterly, changes into something else right near the end, just for the sake of being surprising in some way. But it is in a bad way. So with spoilers ahead about the insanity of this series, because I really don't think there's any need to actually watch it, here is my 1-minute review for Behind Her Eyes. I thought it was a ridiculously basic melodrama for the longest time, you know, and I thought it was showing these flashbacks to Adele's past to show how she'd been driven to do these horrible things that lay in the couple's twisted past that it wasn't really telling us anything about for so long. It just wanted to hold all its cards right up here until it suddenly went, aha! And it's just like a bunch of Uno cards instead of actual playing cards. But of course, my assumptions were wrong. You know, it's much simpler than this being some basic melodrama that wants to do that. No, what actually is going on is that all of the dream and nightmare talk throughout the show was all because Adele, who was actually Rob the whole time, is this person who has managed to lucid dream their way into other people's bodies if that body has been emptied first, because that person is also lucid dreaming. Obvious. Why didn't I think of that? It was, slightly below average, I felt. And then that happened, which made it true garbage, and the first Saturday afternoon that I felt like I truly wasted in quite some time. So I'm giving uber garbage 49 out of 100. The actual quality of filmmaking and stuff isn't that bad. It's just the actual story and plot. The characters aren't that interesting. No, it's just bad. It's just bad. Yeah, it's just bad. Yeah. What other twist endings do you guys hate? I've got another one I'm going to do tomorrow for a 1-minute review. Oh, yes. But in the meantime, why don't you guys just go down there, subscribe, like that video, and then leave a little comment. A little comment. So, a little comment. A little cheeky little comment. You can never have too many comments.